With free agency right around the corner, this is the time of the NFL offseason where teams are looking to free up as much cap space as possible. Let's talk about a few players who are major cut candidates. Starting with the Saints and Derek Carr, New Orleans is a whopping $54 million over the 2025 cap. Feels like they're in this position every single year, but they can free up over $30 million by moving on from Derek Carr either as a post-June 1st trade or cut. Deebo Samuel requested a trade out of San Francisco, but doing so is pretty cap prohibitive for the Niners. They'd be inflicting a $15 million cap charge against themselves if they traded him before June 1st. So it's honestly more likely, in my opinion, that they designate him a post-June 1st cut and let him find a new team that way. Von Miller is a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he also turns 36 years old in March of this year and just isn't himself anymore. In his last 25 games in Buffalo, he's produced just 6 sacks, and he played just 50 snaps in the playoffs this year. I think he's headed for a release to save the Bills almost $9 million. Maybe the biggest no-brainer on this list, the Jets can save almost $30 million by releasing Davante Adams, and that's pre-June 1st, so this is just an absolute must-make move. The Jaguars could save almost $10.5 million moving on from Christian Kirk, who they signed to a 3-year, $84 million contract a few years ago. While he looked great in his first year, the last 2 years just have not been the same, with injuries affecting him. Chargers don't really seem to want to release Joey Bosa. They had an opportunity to save a bunch of money by doing it last year and instead chose to extend and restructure him, but I'd be pretty remiss to leave him off the list considering they could save $25 million by doing it. And last but certainly not least, the Rams and Cooper Kupp. If they parted ways via a release this offseason, it would save LA about $7.5 million, but I think it's more likely they find a trade partner for him, even if it's not for the price tag they're currently looking for.